the most loved. I know there's a lot of you that have been asking about these guys. We're reuniting with AdSha Singh, who's here as well as Adnan as well, Adnan Khan.
Yeah.
Really good media. There's been so much love that's pouring in from the fans. How does that make you feel, especially when you're carrying the title role of the show?
I think we feel grateful. A lot of gratitude. I think.
So much gratitude, yeah. What about you as Vikrant in the show? You're getting immense love, and I think you've also had a wealth of love from previous shows that you've done in the past as well. How does that make you feel?
Lucky.
Yeah.
Just all the time. I just think it's a blessing. I still find it really hard. I keep telling them, but saying fans because I can't believe I have them.
Yeah.
Like it's still so awkward. I'm like supporters, family. Yeah, because I can't believe I've been so lucky, but I have. I know how lucky I've been. It's just for me. It's just the guy up there has just been really kind to me.
Yeah. But honestly, Adnan, you've had an amazing career that you're getting internationally as well. When you're sitting in Mumbai, do you get to feel that love from international territories?
Sometimes like it gets really funny when somebody from a country that I would not expect somebody to message me and say, oh, we're watching this and we're doing this. And it does take me back a little bit. Yeah. But then again, at the end of the day, I just think it's so fantastic. I'm like, wow, really? They're going to be what? Like they're eating their food and it's just crazy. It's just really happy. No, I'm watching a dinner on TV dinner.
But you know, it's always like the fan thing that you just said. Surprises are still that we have there are people who don't know us but admire us. All right, that's nice.
You two working together for the first time. Obviously, chemistry on day one, and how do you kind of get to know each other? And the main thing is obviously the connection, right? So.
You want to do this? I'm let you take this.
Instructions. So a very polite greeting was there, and then we started rehearsing and stuff. So I had like little wrong assumptions about it, which I will not put words to, but I did. He was so transparent. Like after the first meeting, he called up and he was like, there was stuff that he wasn't comfortable with, and or something bothered him, and he just spoke about it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to enjoy working with him. Very weird assumption that thank God he knows about.
Yeah, she told me. First of all, her assumption is so far from the truth. And second, spot on. I love what you said because that was exactly what happened. It was something I was not comfortable with, as she said, and I said I have to call her. I spoke to her and she took it really well and she took it really professionally. And after that, but I will tell you this though. I thought that me and her are not going to get along.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, this one's going to be like me not talking to her like throughout the life of the show.
And he did try in the beginning. So we had our first trip to we were at the airport, and so I'm talkative, and I'm like, when I've made up my mind that this person is nice and I want to talk, so I will be like open and I'll talk. So he had called me after our rehearsal, and I was like, oh, he's a good person. Let's just talk to him. So I was like quite frank in talking to him, and he's like, new space. I was like,
so the way you guys figured that out, I'm so glad. And which is why now you guys are getting memes and you're getting all sorts of love on social media because
behind the camera as well.
Yeah.
I think it's better behind the camera.
Very fond of him. Yeah. For me, Manat is a page turner, and yet you're madly in love.
Yeah.
So how do you explain love?
Yeah. Journey of a relationship, because no relationship's gonna be perfect, but you're gonna be picking these things along that
journey.
Yeah,
but there is this expectation of love needs to be a certain way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Love, okay, you can be forgiving about these things. Like he often says, sometimes it's about forgiveness in the end. Like you can be forgiving about anything in life. I used to argue with him on it. नहीं ऐसा थोड़ी होता है कुछ चीजों में माफ नहीं कर सकते. Like sometimes you can't forgive something, and he's like, I think you can if the relationship is like that.
Yeah. Right now for Vikrant and the show generally.
Look, see, the past phase for me was a little bit tough because I had to go to really dark places. I had to be there for a while. Sometimes the residue of the stuff we would do would linger back. Days would get heavy, like Adnan's days were getting heavy and stuff. This is the rule I followed. It's what the story demands at the moment, right? My own views might be different, but that's Adnan's views, right? And Adnan's grown up in Dubai, his upbringing was different, so it's probably not going to match all the time. Having said that, the way I've worked is I've always, what comes, it's my duty as a professional actor. I've got to deliver the best. And I will not lie, it was a little bit difficult. I think I've realized as well, there are things you think you'll never do in life. But a relationship makes you do them. Love makes you do them. Like you think, I'm never going to do that. And it makes you do that. May it be bad or good, With the story, she's really tied to it, right? She'd be in her room. Aisha's reading the script and Aisha's eyes are tearing. She's not even in the scene, right? She'd come to me, she's sad and stuff like that. And then the character playing my mother is Swati ma'am. The character is Neetu. This entire month, she would come to me. Like she would find out 2 days later what we're doing, the scene we're shooting. And she would come to me and she shook. Yeah. And she's like, this is what you're doing. Like my son is doing this, and I'm just watching this. My heart's like it's being twisted. I'm like, oh God, man, this is so hard. That month, I learned so much. Like I'm like, wow, man, this is so hard to do, like to watch, and they're so good, and the mother and father. I'm like, oh God, bro. So it was hard. Something she said came to me, uplifted me in one of my more intense and darker moments. Something she said, Adnan, it's brilliant television. I remember she read that. At least, look, like sometimes, for the greater good, for the story, for the show, you got to. And so her thing really
and often people forget one thing, which is quite simple. If there are no victims, if there is no cruelty, or if there is nothing being done wrong, how are we going to show the right thing in the end?
Yes. So
right?
True, yeah.
So you have to live the journey of the wrong being done.
Fans, guys, if you watch our reels, there is something she does. Every time she says a quote, which is like crazy, you'll make a reel out of it.
Stop it, do not do that. Oh my God, they end up doing it. Stop saying
and that's exactly, every time she does these, the song, it's the Thug Life, and they give you that meme, you become that meme.
He keeps making me a meme.
That was good.
And fans end up doing it.
As well.
Wow.
You
go first, like you think.
Adnan could personally change something, Vikrant's.
Fall back in love, are you thinking? Just fall back in love.
He's still in love, he just doesn't know it. Impulsive, emotional decisions would have to take I would make him sit down for 3 days with an emotion, and if you decide the same thing as on the first day, on the third day, then take that decision. Otherwise, do not take that decision. That's what I would tell him.
Very good.
It's not my journey, actually.
You threw me under the bus. BS ke bus ke niche aa gaya, main teri wajah se.
Tactics, that's tactics, yeah.
Why did you say it was?
I thought I bought time. I
should
thought
post
I
me
couldn't get
something.
it. I will ask her to not easily forgive Vikrant if at all she decides. Starting a fresh start, falling in love with Vikrant, or like instantly, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know that, and you fall back. I'm like, take your time, girl.
Okay.
I think we
Correct.
No, no,
Please,
say nothing. Just hang on. What?
Why?
Quick.
Why? No.
No.
No. I would, you know what, if you ask me what I would change about Mannat, if you can end a fight, end it.
Da 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 da.
You
Tick
never know.
tick tick
You never
tick
know what's gonna
tick
happen in
tick.
2026.
Guys, halal. So no, just cap and chashma.
Okay.
26 with
Thank
Mannat.
you.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
Continue running, and you guys continue to be as successful as you are, and even more social.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wish you all a very, very happy new year. Merry Christmas, and have a great year ahead. Have a wonderful time with your friends and family, and keep watching Mannat.
Yeah, love. Do not let hate enter your door. Do not.
Yeah, we love love.
Yeah.